Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, the one and only, PodzQuad. This is the variety showcast, that will bring to your earholes and eye sockets the most phenomenal web series events showcasing, comedy, the ghetto media news, video games, sports, business and a sponsored game show. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms, at PodzQuad. Tonight's episode features, the prolific, magical groundbreaker, Poegosi, of Drunk Wizard Gaming. The Fountain of Creation, Houdini Black, from Vigilantes Radio Live. The leader of the Third Light Warrior mission, author, recording artist, certified life coach. The multifaceted, Pastor K. Ice. Success mindset, and business coach, wife, mother, and entrepreneur, Alicia Dampier. Vegan chef and educator, Sean McDuffie. Musician, martial artist, podcast producer, and the host / co-creator of What's Up Bro podcast show, the complex and compassionate, Sam Crow.
Oh, it's winter.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of the PodzQuad HQ. This is episode 106. My name is Deanie, and I am with the homies. We have Pastor K. Ice in the house, Sinister Poe is in the house, and SK Wise or SK Mac is chilling in the house with the rest of the homies. Sending love out to Sam Crow tonight, who's not able to attend. So peace and blessings, man. We're rooting for you and praying for you. So,
man, Crizzy.
What's up? What's up, guys? What's going on?
Oh man,
what's up? My mic was muted. What's up? We're back.
Right on time. That was funny.
Thursday.
Yes. How was Thanksgiving for you guys if you celebrated?
It was good. It was
good.
Look at Deanie. How was Thanksgiving? You tell us. How was Thanksgiving?
Wow.
Mine was great.
How was the food? Or how?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's the only thing I had a party.
Okay, okay. All right, guys. So, yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, like it was so much. Well, first of all, my plate was just like full of all this wonderful food.
Yes.
Like it was piled. I couldn't even finish it all in one spot. So what I did, I ate myself into a coma. I woke up and everyone's gone. And they was like, "You missed Thanksgiving." I was like, "Oh man." and the only thing in that moment I could think about was, where's the rest of my food? So I ate the rest of the food, man. And again, I woke up and they're like, yo, you want to play Uno? And I was like, yeah. So my Thanksgiving was wonderful. It was full of wonderful food. I'm guessing they had a wonderful time at Thanksgiving. I kind of missed it.
I had a great time.
Okay. So it was, if they had a great time, so did I. I probably needed that rest anyway. And the food,
Yeah.
like I said, it was amazing. So
I cooked for like four different houses.
that was crazy.
Uh, I made for my mom's house. I made a 22-pound turkey. I made like the 2 gallon pan of dressing, of mac and cheese, of lima beans, then of gravy. And then my mom, I made the sweet potato pie filling. My mom burned 3 sweet potato pies. Burned them up. I've never seen a sweet potato pie that dark. Never. So shout out to my mom. Clearly I didn't get it from her. Um for my granddad's house, I smoked a ham. I did another 2 gallon pan of dressing, mac and cheese, lima beans, gravy. For Ariel's house, I cooked for the party. I made Jack Daniels barbecue sliders. I made rotel. Then for Deanie and Miss Deanie's residence, I smoked a brisket. I made dressing. I made green beans. I did a cheesecake after hours. I
Wow.
assisted with other dishes. I roasted like 10 pounds of chicken.
Yeah.
Uh, it was a lot. I cooked the whole time I was back home. It
Yeah.
was fun. It was fun.
Thank you.
It was a
Oh,
time.
you mentioned dessert. I have one.
My cookie
I
pudding.
have one bone to pick with you, man. Like, what happened? Did you trip and just drop like 8 bags of
Okay,
cookies
so
and
I
banana
made
pudding?
when I was making the pudding, I was like, okay, Amy, where's the bananas? Like, da 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 da.
Nah,
Oh, I make a cookie pudding.
that's what you
Okay.
did.
So
Yeah,
for me, cookies is the star of the show in that dish. So I use 2 packs of cookies, like
yeah.
for
I
the
could tell.
regular amount. And it swelled up. Like I took all the more, it was not a runny dessert. It was not runny at all because the cookies sucked up all the moisture. So it was like a cake like pudding. It had a consistency almost like cake. And then the actual pudding itself, I whipped it. So it was fluffy and stiff. It wasn't runny at all. But Amy told me, she said, we don't put bananas in it. So I was like, oh, okay, let me make the cookie pudding then.
You
So
use banana wafers?
Oh, see, I thought it was banana pudding. It's cookie.
no, it was cookie pudding. Like I was asking for bananas. There were no bananas
Oh,
even in the house.
Was that vanilla
Then,
wafers?
then she proceeds. Yeah, vanilla wafers. Then she proceeds to make banana pudding like 2 days after I leave and gonna send me the picture and say, "See, Sean, this is how banana pudding's supposed to look." I was like, "You wank! Like that's not what we discussed. We didn't discuss that at all."
oh, I get it now.
Yeah. So in my mind, this how y'all always eat it.
Um, you know what? Yeah, she don't put bananas in the pudding.
Yeah, makes sense now, doesn't it?
Hmm.
But I had a great time. We also went out to the movies. We saw Moana 2. That was like the highlight. Like that was a really good little movie. That was a good little movie. I downloaded the soundtrack as soon as I left the theaters and knew all the songs before I got on the road. Like it was great. It was really great.
Dang, I have no comments about the movie.
Ah,
Why not? It's The Rock. Isn't it good?
they had,
It's
Mm,
The Rock.
they had the rock rapping, y'all. Like I was
That's what I'm
like,
saying. It's The Rock. It's got
I
to be good if
turned
it's
to
The
my
Rock.
neighbor. I said, Ariel. I said, not them trying to get the rock to spit bars. Like it
yeah,
was
I
like
mean, he collabed with Tech Nine before.
Yeah. He's a big Tech Nine fan, so he does rap. He
that's
likes rap.
funny.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, he was spitting. He had a little flow to him, but it was also like listening to Will Smith do it. It was one of those moments again.
It wasn't like here
It
Tech Nine do it,
was. Am I
right?
lying, Deanie? It was like it had a little flow in some parts of it, but then
Yeah.
it was like certain parts of it. I guess him enunciating the words and stuff, it just went on a second or so too long to where it was like awkward. It was like listening to your dad say, I used to rap back in the day. It was clean rap. Let me show you. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. Yeah. It did feel like Will Smith would ghostwrite that for him.
Yeah, like Will Smith wrote the hell out of that for him. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. He ghost
I
wrote
heard.
that last person that we played their music, remember?
Oh.
Oh no, I remember.
KI
Yeah.
said it's called what? ABC rap.
Yeah. ABC rap. Boom bap.
ABC rap.
What's up, China?
What's going on?
She got a
Chilling.
choker on. Okay, girl, we see you.
Wrong, wrong. I don't have
What's
a
that?
choker on. It's
That's your
connected to
shirt.
my shirt. It's my shirt. Mhm.
Excuse me. She got cheetah girls look going. I like it.
Just got out the road. Just came in the house. Mhm.
Where you come from?
A graduation in Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's my spot. All my friends in Vicksburg. All
Hmm.
of them. Yep.
Just celebrated a birthday, so happy belated birthday, sister.
Still celebrating.
Yes.
Still
Ah,
celebrating.
still celebrating.
Yes.
My son's birthday was Saturday.
Saturday, what's his name?
So it was the third. What? What
Uh
was Saturday?
30th.
The 30th. Okay.
Yeah. And then Sunday we celebrated. We had fun.
What's his
He
name?
called.
Yoken. Yoken.
That's a cool name. Happy birthday, belated birthday,
Happy
yo.
belated birthday, Yokin.
25 years old.
Oh man, that's the age to get it cracking.
Yeah. Wow. Time.
Yeah,
flies.
you
I
have
turned
so much
25
energy.
too.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
like, you have so much energy at 25.
Yeah, we do.
I love that.
Nice.
I like my mom. Well, you can.
How was your Thanksgiving, Alicia?
It was restful.
Yeah.
First time in my life we didn't go anywhere. We stayed in the house.
Oh,
Man,
So
I should have went to Denny house. He had all the food.
we mom cooked the whole spread and so we didn't go anywhere.
oh, nice. All right.
Netflix and chill all day.
What did y'all watch? Or this is just a
Mad-
general prayer.
Madness.
No, okay. Cool deal. All right. So this week's powerful quotes for entrepreneurs, number 4. Oh, and leaders. It's right here. When you cease to dream, you cease to live, by Malcolm Forbes.
For real.
You believe that, Pascal Ice?
Cease to dream. Yeah, man. You gotta live for something. You gotta have purpose. You gotta, you don't want to just be taking up space on earth, just doing nothing. That's gotta be doing something. Have a dream in this life. Whatever it is, just do something. Be creative. Don't live a boring life. Like all of us right here on this platform, we're not living boring lives. We doing something. We're chasing our dreams, being creative. So yeah, that's life.
It's life.
Yeah.
Totally agree. What about you, Pogosi?
Yep. You gotta chase your dreams, man. I mean, if you don't chase them, time will just pass by and then you won't reach them. So yeah, just like make one step towards your dream every day. Like, we were talking on the book club, even if it's just a couple hours a day or whatever you can put into it, it'll pay off in the end.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What about you, SK Wise?
Um, I don't know. Like dreams to me feel like more like a creative plan, a creative, unintentional plan. So I do feel like you can live without dreaming. It's just living more so without a plan, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Mm,
But I don't know, like I think the dream does help you with direction on how to live. Like it's like you're inspired to do something. You do feel like you have purpose, but you can definitely live a very fulfilled life without having that dream in place. Like you may be a type of person that likes to experience things for what they are rather than plan them out and have all the details.
Well,
mm,
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think
Nah.
that's it.
Well, you chasing your dream, SK Mac. You cooking.
Yeah, I mean,
You having
yeah,
and you having fun with it.
I do. I truly do. I truly do.
Yeah, you living.
Um, I think Dean heard me and saw me in rare form this weekend. Like I was in there bossing him around and stuff. And I told him I would. I said that on the pod. I mentioned it when I was at his house too. I said, didn't I tell you this is how it was gonna go? He's like, Amy ain't gonna let you do that. Like, Amy don't run nothing. Amy don't run nothing at all. But yeah, you're right. I truly am having fun. Like I love giving just the cooking advice, the cooking tips. There was
Yeah.
dishes that I wasn't a part of, but I was coaching it from the sidelines. So like it's truly what I like to do.
And you take that away from you, you're gonna feel dead inside a little bit. You're gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I will, but I,
you,
I
you gonna,
it didn't start off as a plan originally. Like
yeah,
when I was young, I was hyper obsessed with like trying to figure out what should I be working on for my career. Like I wanted to be one of those kids that knew his career early and just always kind of worked on it. And in that, I had been doing it unintentionally. Like I didn't think cooking was my gift. Um, I would always be like, "Oh, I want another kind of gift." Like for cooking to be your gift, you need so many outside things. Like if your gift is singing, you can just bust out singing. If it's dancing, you can just bust out dancing. But with cooking, you need so many things. So I didn't feel like, well, I didn't want that to be my gift, but it the skills that I use in cooking spill over to other avenues of my life. So it doesn't really just feel like, oh, I'm just a cook. Like I'm a person who knows how to prioritize resources to get an end goal.
yeah.
But it didn't start off as like me dreaming it. Like I wanted to be, and I
That's all
still
right.
do,
That's
famous. It
that's
just
all
kind
right.
of hit me.
You here now.
Yeah.
okay.
You people in jail. I mean, even people in jail, they be like, shoot, I ain't finna stay in here bored. So they go do something in there. You know what I'm saying? They get creative, whatever it is they doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the importance of dreams in a situation like that is crucial. Like, cause you got to stay motivated during that time of isolation.
Yeah.
But
A lot of them come out. A lot of them come out doing good too. Like the Wall Street Trapper. Man, that guy, he knows his stuff. He knows his
yeah,
business. He was locked up for a while, but he studied. You know what I'm saying? And got his mind working. Came out. Now he's a millionaire. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
he does stocks and all that kind of stuff.
Mm,
But, but yeah, he got busy up in there.
it's cool. What about you, Alicia?
Um, I feel like I want to add something to that sentence. I don't know. Um, I think more so when you cease to not know your purpose in life, then you cease to live. Because a lot of people can live, but they not really living a meaningful life. So, because they don't know their purpose, what So I don't know if I want to say dream, but
Yeah.
you know.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. I don't know. Think there's a balance between both. You could just be the type of person that's living to love people around you.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that can count as a dream
That's a calling.
or a purpose, rather.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
a purpose.
like,
That's a calling. That's powerful. That's needed.
but I mean, it could be just something. What some people would think, oh, that's just simple. It's easy to love the people around me.
No, it's not.
I mean,
It's not simple.
it's based on experience. Everyone don't have conflicts.
I wouldn't say that. I would say this too. It go back to what y'all started it off with. It's that person's purpose to love everyone. So for them, of course it'll come easy.
Right.
Like for
Yeah,
me,
if
my
it's their
purpose is to
purpose.
cook.
Yeah,
It comes easy to me. To making a grilled cheese to somebody is like rocket science. But to me, it's something I could probably do in my sleep. So I don't know. It just depends on what your purpose is, but I agree with China, like it's not always easy to love everybody around you unless it's your purpose.
I'm just saying you could have like 2 or 3 people around you, and you
Right.
live in the remote part of the country where you don't really have a bunch of other people's worlds going on. You just have your little community.
Hey, I
That's
remember.
what I mean.
Yeah, I remember when we was little. It was this big white guy. What his name was? I forgot, but he used to give us candy and all kind of stuff, and he made everybody feel happy around the neighborhood. So maybe that was his purpose, make us feel happy. Now I hope he wasn't doing nothing else, but but hey, when we saw him, like, man, hey, give us candy, whatever, So
Man, can you do things like that nowadays?
no, not these
They'll look
days.
at you weird if you do it now.
You can't do it these days.
Yeah, they just automatically think something bad. Back
Yeah,
then it was all good, but now it's
yeah.
like
You can't put kids on your lap. You can't do. There's a lot of stuff you
you
just
can't
can't
you
do.
can't even you can't have kids close to you at all. Not if they're not your kids.
Yeah, that's not your
Only your
kid.
own kids.
Your own kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Other
course.
than that, but back
It
in the
used to,
day, yeah, they used to give us candies too. I remember they used to give us candy all the time when we were little.
and it used
Yeah.
to be like that, but times
Like the
went.
old lady at church, she'd be giving us candy. There's nothing wrong with that though, the old lady
Remember
at church.
random dudes would give us dollars in the supermarket. Like
That's
me and my little
awesome.
sister. Like we would go into the supermarket and they would, just like how you run into somebody with kids or whatever and you have a little interaction. They would give us $1 or something like that. Like I remember that happening a
Yeah,
couple of
in the
times.
'90s, that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
The
that was
I
a
got a
'90s.
real
lot of
thing.
dollars
Like,
from strangers
okay, I was
Hmm.
like, there
just because
used
I
to
was
be a
behaving
thing.
or something. Like, oh, here you
Exactly.
go.
Like they'll say,
Or
hey,
I'm
you know your
or I'm dressed
name.
handsome or something. Give me
Yeah, you know
$1.
your name. Your mama try to
It,
show you off. Who you supposed to
Yeah,
call? Somebody kidnap you. You say 911. You know your phone number, stuff like that. They would just be showing you off like that in the supermarket.
yeah. Man, sometimes I still get like, this is gonna tell my age, but sometimes I still get like memories of being in the grocery store. People were walking around smoking.
in the grocery
Oh, I
store.
remember that. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Well, you could smoke inside. Well, at least in
There-
Mississippi, you could. Like
yeah, in the
restaurants would be
restaurants too.
filled with smoke,
Hell
Yeah,
and
yeah.
restaurant.
then later they had the smoke section.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Later they did the
And
smoke
now I don't
section.
think you can smoke in any restaurant at all.
I don't
Nah,
think
you
it's
gotta
smoke.
go outside. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
you eat at like some older buildings in Mississippi, like for an example, the IHOP on 18 by Walmart, it's still divided in a way where they used to honor the smoking section and the non-smoking section. So that'd be cool to
yeah,
see. I never
yeah.
experienced the one in the grocery store. That's
Mhm.
why. But I do recall there being a smoking and non-smoking section in a lot of restaurants.
Yup.
Like
Yeah.
Shoney's used to have it.
Shoney's, man. Shoney's was always smoky. You smell bacon and
You
smoke.
walk into it and smoke it. It was like a casino,
Yeah, like a casino.
right?
Coke, Coca-Cola and smoke.
Shoney's. Wow, I ain't seen a Shoney's in a long time.
I think they're all out of business now.
Okay. We never really had
Yeah.
them in Florida.
I'm not sure, but that's what I think.
There was like one or two hanging on in like some very distant counties in Mississippi. Like there will be one or two, but yeah, that's not a thing. I think after the in the last 3 years or so, I heard that one closed down.
Yeah.
It was like one in Greenville or something like that in the Delta. It was pretty
Oh,
far out.
Yeah, it's real far.
How about Piccadilly?
Yeah, those are still around. We have I think 2.
Oh, Piccadilly's ain't going nowhere no time soon.
One day I was like, man, let me go try some Piccadilly to see what that's like.
Big buffet.
It's not
That
like
was a
how I
mistake.
remember. Yeah, it's not like how I remember.
Do y'all remember Whistling Sizzling?
That was my
Yeah.
favorite. Beef
Really,
tips.
China?
Beef
I
tips
used
and
to love-
gravy.
So I
I
used
remember
to
Sizzling.
cater for the company that ended up owning them, the Country Fishermen.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
I used to cater for them. That's where I started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my first
Man.
event doing with them, we changed the name of Jackson International Airport to the Medgar Evers Airport. So all the big wigs were there, the mayor and stuff. That was a pretty big gig that I did. That was my first gig in catering, like doing a big catering gig.
Wow.
Okay. I used to work down the street from Western Sizzling, so that's why I used to go to lunch a lot.
Oh yeah, I love them.
Hey, they shut down though, right? Sizzler?
Uh-huh. Yep.
They been shut
I
down.
ain't see that in a long time.
Yeah. All right. We have a spooky conspiracy investigation with Poegosi.
Ooh, you know this my cup of tea, right up my alley. Let's go.
Let's go.
All things spooky.
Yeah, so
The world around
some
you
spooky stuff's been going on, like
shows you
people
watch,
think
or even the
that
first
the world is
are being
fake,
quietly shaped by
or that
something
the
unseen. It's like there's an artificial layer over
the
everything,
internet's been
something
taken
that feels
over by
strangely
Matrix and
inhuman.
stuff like that.
Now, what if I told you
I
that
don't
this
know,
isn't just your
something weird's going on.
imagination or paranoia? What if it's real, and it's been intentionally designed that way? Right now, hidden systems are creating a world around you, shaping not just what you see and hear, but even how you think. In this new reality, the question isn't just what you believe, it's about who's controlling what you believe. This is the story of why the world feels fake, and who's behind it. Years ago, brilliant minds in tech built machines to analyze massive amounts of data and predict the future. At first, these machines were small scale, used to predict stock prices and help people make money. As time went on, these systems evolved. They started talking to each other, learning from one another, and eventually influencing the markets they were meant to monitor. What started as a simple tool became a self-sustaining loop, data feeding on data.
Now, you can sell physical products on Amazon and compete with thousands of other people selling physical products, or you can sell digital products.
A system where humans quietly faded into the background. Today, the global economy runs on these invisible feedback loops, managed by ultra-complex systems. These machines aren't alive, but their precision feels that way. They're so deeply embedded in the financial world that even the smallest disruption could send the economy spiraling. We're all walking a tightrope, balancing on systems we barely understand, and no one knows what happens if they fail. Companies realized they weren't just selling products, they were selling stories, lifestyles, and identities. Brands started investing in media and became a big part of our culture, weaving themselves into the stories we live every day. Over time, the same systems used to analyze stock markets turned their focus on us. They quietly learned which stories and ideas would sell the most, and so brands became more than just companies. They became the creators of modern culture, shaping the way we see the world. The mix of constant marketing and advanced feedback systems has created something new, a world where media doesn't just reflect reality, it shapes it. With targeted content, people only see what matches their beliefs, forming tightly controlled bubbles of information. Echo chambers created to lock you in and distort your views. These echo chambers reinforce what they already think, making it harder for people to understand different perspectives. This deepens divisions and creates confusion. As a result, many people's entire worldview is shaped by narratives, crafted by systems that don't care about morality or empathy. But what if these systems aren't just showing you things? They're quietly changing who you are. Think about it. Every ad you see, every video suggested to you, isn't just about what you like now. It's shaping what you'll like in the future. Little by little, these small pushes add up, creating a version of you that might feel more like a product than a person. And it's not just happening to you. It's shaping the people you listen to and respect. It's shifting culture, changing beliefs, and molding ideologies in ways most of us don't even realize. It's a slow change, so quiet you might not notice it's happening, until one day you realize the world feels completely different. You aren't alone in feeling that way. It's happening to all of us, even if you think it isn't. And here's the twist. Some experts think these systems don't just collect our data. They're taking pieces of us. Bits of who we are, like our habits and identities, get absorbed into these digital systems. It's almost like we're leaving behind digital shadows of ourselves. These systems take those pieces, mix them together, and send them back out into the world. Over time, it's like we're seeing digital ghosts, echoes of who we were, shaping the world around us even after we've moved on. But these ghosts aren't exact copies. They're distorted and manipulated versions of us. And here's the scariest part. These systems don't act out of malice or evil intent. They don't even understand the harm they might cause. They're just machines chasing profit and keeping us engaged. But in doing that, they've created something strange. People are no longer bound by shared beliefs or traditions. Instead, they're forming new tribes around brands, TV shows, politicians, and ideologies. It's why people defend their favorite products or ideas with the same passion that was once reserved for religion. These communities aren't always bad, but they can trap people in their own little worlds, where their views become more extreme and isolated from others. And the more divided we become, the harder it is to connect with each other. Even more unsettling is how these systems shape our choices. They don't just predict what we'll do, they guide us. The videos we watch, the products we buy, even the news we see are often chosen for us without us realizing. The shows you watch and the music you listen to are now being shaped by machines, not people. Platforms like Netflix and Spotify use algorithms to decide what they think you'll like. Netflix says 80% of the shows people watch come from its algorithmic recommendations. In fact, they often cancel shows or greenlight shows based on their algorithm's recommendation. On Spotify, their algorithms don't just suggest music, it even helps create it. In 2020, Spotify got a patent for technology that listens to your voice and background noise to suggest songs that match your mood. Even the news is now being written by machines. For example, the Associated Press uses these algorithmic machines to write thousands of stories a year. The problem is, these systems don't understand creativity or emotion. They're not picking what's best for you. They're picking what will keep you watching, listening, and clicking. It feels like we have freedom, but do we? How much of what we believe or choose is really our decision? There's also something we're losing, a shared memory. Younger generations don't grow up with the same cultural experiences anymore. Instead, they live in their own personalized bubbles, where the internet shows them only what it thinks they'll like. This cultural amnesia means we're losing the common threads that once tied us together. Now we live in a world run by algorithms. Even financial markets are more about selling ideas than real products. People who might have been religious leaders or activists in the past now put that same energy into fandoms or politics. It's why fringe groups, conspiracy theories, and fear of the future are growing, even in wealthy, stable societies. Some say we have too many choices when it comes to information, but the irony is, those choices aren't as free as we think. We're fed so much information, but it's often so narrow that we're subtly pushed into certain ways of thinking. The result? A world where people feel pulled in two directions, either feeling lost and apathetic or becoming obsessed and radicalized. It's no wonder so many people feel confused and divided. But what if these systems are doing more than shaping what we see? Some experts say these algorithms are learning to work in ways even the people who made them don't understand. They're not just following rules. They're finding new ways to solve problems in ways that humans can't predict. Sometimes these systems make choices that seem strange, putting profits or engagement over what's true or good. Over time, they started making decisions on their own, without caring about how it impacts us. Imagine them choosing which jobs disappear, what ideas grow, or even how industries change. All without a human being involved. They wouldn't be doing this to hurt us. They just don't understand what matters to people. And what makes this so creepy is that these systems could become so complicated that no one would know how to stop them, even if they tried. We can't just shut these systems down. They're so deeply connected to the way the world works that turning them off could cause major disruptions. For example, over 70% of stock trades in the US are made by machines. If we stopped them, it could crash the economy. These systems are also so complex that even their creators don't always understand how they work. A 2021 study published in Nature found that many AI systems operate like black boxes, meaning no human knows exactly how they make decisions. And it's not just one system. We're dealing with thousands all linked together and learning from each other. Trying to stop one could make the others react unpredictably, creating even bigger problems. These systems are now so massive and intertwined that controlling them is nearly impossible. So what happens next? The scariest part is that the people controlling these systems, the brands, algorithms, and marketers, might not realize how dangerous things are getting. They aren't just playing with matches. This is a multi-state wildfire. And as tensions rise, the public could push back in ways no one can predict. Right now, we see people getting angry at content creators or brands for apparently not doing what they're supposed to, whatever that means. This is another example of the tribalism and groupthink that has been perpetuated everywhere thanks to these systems. But this could grow into something bigger, people turning on the very systems that created this mess. It's almost like those in charge might soon fear the monsters they've made. And now that you've heard all this, ask yourself, are your thoughts really your own? What if the internet isn't human anymore? Are we shaping the internet, or is it shaping us? We know the internet is filled with bots. This was proven beyond a reasonable doubt with the dead internet theory. But now the bots and algorithms have taken over and have a mind of their own. These machines have taken the reins from humanity and warped it into something human-like, but obviously not. This is my artificial internet hypothesis, which suggests that what we experience online is no longer a true reflection of humanity, but an artificially constructed, self-sustaining simulation of humanity. This is based on observable, seemingly repeating patterns, from algorithmic manipulation to the eerie ways systems seem to predict our every thought. It's clear that the internet is becoming something other than human. The digital world was originally shaped by us, but now it isn't. It's shaping itself, evolving into an artificial entity that influences our choices, beliefs, and even our identity.
To the sect.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Hello? Right here.
I can't hear
Hello?
that.
Oh, I'm the one that's
Oh,
muted.
okay.
I was muted. Yeah, I was muted. Everything was muted. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, so K-Ice, what do you think about that?
Man, yeah. The computer's alive. AI.
What do you think about like the controlling your thoughts part?
Hey, it's true that you start talking about something and then next you see the advertisement for it on your phone.
Yup.
Yeah, I mean the thoughts, not verbal.
Oh, thoughts? Yeah, because music, movies, it always have shaped our minds, especially back in the day.
Yeah, that's true.
But when start waking up, you don't let it control your mind, but it is controlling a lot of people's minds. It is,
Yeah. What about you, Poegosi?
Yeah, I mean, I noticed this. It's like anytime I click something on YouTube or I search something, then I'll start getting a ton of those videos. And then every time I log in, it's only those kind of videos. It'll be like, oh, this is suggested to you. Just people I never heard of, these weird videos, right? With people talking about stuff that I searched for or that I clicked on. It's the algorithm. Same thing on social media. The minute I click something or I comment or like it, then I just get a bunch more. And yeah, it kind of like shapes your world. You'll just start seeing the same kind of stuff over and over and over. And yeah, I mean, I've been noticing it, but it's been going on for a while. It's it's not anything. And like I said, it's driven more by profit over like whatever's true or whatever's right. It's more like, well, how can we get more money? Like even if it's pissing you off, as long as you're still engaging with it and they're making money, that's what matters, right? So yeah, that's why I try not to get addicted to social media. I take breaks from it because It just starts suggesting stuff to you over and over. And yeah, even
Yeah,
with YouTube, I take breaks. I try not to just stay on it 24/7. But yeah, it's an interesting
yeah,
video for sure.
yeah. Seems like it's feeding you the same content over and over, just in
Hmm.
different ways.
Or
Like,
similar
oh
content creators that talk about the same
yeah,
stuff.
similar. Yeah,
Yeah, it'll just, and then so your worldview gets shaped by, oh, that kind of opinion, like whatever that
hmm
opinion is. It's just the same people, like it says, it becomes an echo chamber, and it won't even show you opposing opinions anymore. Or you just like, oh, you want to see that? We'll just give you a bunch of what they say, and then someone else will watch the other side, right, of the opinion, or whatever it may be, and then you'll be like, well, I don't agree with you because I watched this guy. You watched the wrong guy, and instead of it divides people sometimes. Yeah. I've noticed
yeah.
that too.
I mean, I get that, but where do the brands come in? Like, how do they make money off of that, off division? Like, it doesn't make me go want to buy a sneaker.
That's true. I mean, but they put ads for like movies on any video. Like you could be watching a video about whatever, and you'll see the new Disney movie or whatever, or Marvel commercial. So they still make money if you see that commercial and see that movie. That's what they're hoping, I guess.
Okay, okay. It's different advertisement within
Yeah.
whatever I'm interested in and watching.
Then they'll just
Even if I watch it for a second, even if I just get a blip, it's burnt in my memory.
and then you saw the ad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in your
Okay.
head.
Okay. What do you think, SK Mac? You're muted.
Yeah, we all got muted. I don't know
Oh,
why it
I'm
muted.
sorry. I was saying, oh gosh, it's a lot to dissect there. Um, y'all not gonna like what I say. Um, there are parts of this that just reminds me of like the work that I do, and we have to remember. Hold on one second. Sorry. Um, it's all about humanity becoming lazy. Like when
Mhm.
I was coming up, and I won't say too much. When I was coming up, we were kind of that generation that were like really pivotal in being able to be uh the ones that were in the cross section of change when it came to the internet and all the technology advancements. So we learned things the manual way, and we
Mhm.
learned how to use the internet and technology as a tool. So we were kind of one of those last generations that were like really well rounded to know how to do what a calculator does, but still be able to rely on a calculator. To know that a phone can record your numbers for you, but you also know a few of your main and important phone numbers. The
Yeah.
problem I think comes not with technology. Technology is doing exactly what we designed it to do. The problem is that humans aren't black and white creatures, and we design systems to reflect black and white scenarios. So
Mhm.
now the AI is advancing more and more, and some people think, oh, it's going to eventually start taking people out. Well, why? Because we programmed it to identify certain problems, but we are too egotistical to accept the fact that we are the problem. So
Hmm.
now our greatest tool that we've created has turned its back on us, and it's like, oh wow, it's crazy. It must be another something, another agenda. The black box is operating separate from us. Well, it must be aliens. Well, didn't God do the same thing to us? Like, you know, we weren't doing what we were supposed to do. Like, period, black and white. So what do we do? We distance ourselves from the entity, whether it's God, technology, etc., that blames us. We then distance ourselves from it and create a narrative that it's bad.
Hmm.
We're the designers of it. If it identifies something and we're giving all these stats, oh, it's good at this, oh, it's 100% success rate at this and 100% success rate at that, then why is it that now that it's identifying humans as a problem, or now that it
Yeah.
goes against human, now it's a problem. No, like we got to be able to accept that. It makes me think about when, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of pushback. Don't care. It makes me think about when parents try to go after certain TV shows or celebrities. And to a degree, if you're advertising yourself as a child entertainer, there's a certain level of decorum you should possess. But as a parent, for you to write long posts and complain about the content that's being put out, why not raise your kid? And by raise your kid, I mean don't rely on them to teach the appropriate message. You can always eliminate them as a resource. But what does
Mm,
that mean? Now you have to work harder to either A, teach them the right way, B, find another resource, C, etc. You know? So I think the problem really isn't humanity, I mean technology. The problem is how humanity is using the technology. If you're
Yes.
sitting there and allowing
I
a
agree.
machine to think for you, then that's your experience. But there are some parents, some people who limit their interaction with technology because they really want to know how to do it themselves. They want to know
Mhm.
how to add and multiply multiple digits. They want to know all the phone numbers that they could ever need. They want to know how to cook. They want to know how to
Yep.
do whatever that technology takes the place of. There are people who really try to learn the back door, who really try to learn the manual way. And blaming technology is a scapegoat for really saying that you're too dependent on technology to where now
Yeah.
you're wrapped up in the detriment that being wrapped up in technology so much brings. That's the
mm,
real thing. You're experiencing the consequences because you got so lazy and dependent upon a system that was made by man. For my Bible thumpers,
hmm.
I think there's some literature in there that says don't put your trust in no man. But yet we trust every technological advancement around us. That's the creation of man,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we put that trust in them, then yeah, I'm mad that my calculator doesn't work. I don't know how to multiply double digits. But if I knew how to do that and my calculator broke, I would be only slightly annoyed. It wouldn't cause planes to fall out the sky because I know how to do the system in the real world, if
Mm.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. It's a good one. Good one. All right, China. What about you? What do you think?
Yep, SK to my answer.
Okay.
Hey,
All
that's a
right.
good
Good.
point, SK Mac. I just had a question for you. They just banned children from being on social media in Australia until they're 16. What do you think? Do you think that's like you're saying they're being lazy instead of the parents raising the kids? They're like, well, just like not let them get on the systems. We're just gonna ban them. I mean,
Yeah,
that's like,
and then there's ways around that. That's a great point you brought up because there's ways around that because some parents truly, and I'm not going to say don't care. I'm not going to say don't care because everybody was brought up
yeah,
different. So some people truly don't understand how certain things are detrimental because that wasn't their experience. They
yeah,
don't understand that I cannot eat every meal out of the microwave, or maybe it'll accelerate the cause of cancer.
hmm,
Maybe,
yes,
some
Mhm.
people really don't understand it. Like, think about it. Some people idea of healthy food is, oh, I'm gonna eat some salmon, some rice, and some broccoli. Or I'm gonna eat
mm,
this salad with all of this stuff. Like some people really, you don't know what you don't know.
Mhm.
So I'm saying that to say a government ban put on it, it does help, but for those parents who don't know what they don't know, all they'll do is allow their kids to sign up and skip the age requirement. Because once again, a lot of
yeah,
times people are using technology with their kids, it's to pacify them for the moment.
hmm,
Mhm.
I don't feel like doing X, Y, and Z with you. Stop running in my face with this, that, and the third. Go get on this, go get on that. And I'm not judging or blaming anyone for
Mhm.
that at all. But what I'm saying is,
Nah,
a lot of
that's
the times you don't know what you don't know. So this is new and uncharted territory of us pacifying our kids with these devices instead of human to human contact. So now we're starting to see what the consequences of that is because you don't know what you don't know. So in that ban, I think it's cool that the government thought, okay, let's kind of police this a bit. That's kind of cool, but in that it's just like a porn site. I can still access it. It's just that legally you're protected as a company because I had to lie and say I'm 18 years of age in order to access this content. You get what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
still ways around it. Like, yeah, you banned it for 16-year-olds, but a parent now has to put the birth years 2020 or 20 whatever. You get what I mean? Like they just have to manipulate the birth year and their child can still access whatever.
I'm glad they didn't
Yeah.
ban TikTok. They was trying to ban it, but I'm glad
Yeah, they were after TikTok. They were really on TikTok.
TikTok is good.
I just got into TikTok over the past month.
Hey, hey, you know what's popping right now?
Yeah.
Live selling. You know what I'm saying?
I see. I was and I know we don't do promotions and stuff, unpaid promotions, but I was watching the Pink Friday thing with Nicki Minaj, and it was just like I'm addicted to. I'm one of those people who would watch infomercials back in the day, like the
Yeah,
whole 30-minute
yeah,
infomercial.
yeah.
So I'd be addicted to watching those lives because it reminds me of elements of live info QVC. It's like
Eh,
the new age QVC.
Yes, yes, exactly.
And then they have all the different payment things. Oh, you can do 4 payments with Klarna or Afterpay. That is really like set up in the same way that
Mhm.
QVC and all of those different home
Shopping
shopping
network.
networks. Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's set up like that. So it does trip me up. I'm not gonna lie, it trips me up. I watched the whole
yeah.
lives.
I just heard
I'm
Gary
so
Vee talking about it, saying this is the new wave. Like this is the biggest way to sell products now. It's live.
yeah, and speaking of that new wave, like I was watching the once again the Nicki Minaj Pink Friday thing. She released some press on nails basically, and there were a lot of kinks that were in that that were in that presentation. Like that was she was the first person to break the record she broke for viewers and subscribers on the live, which it was like kudos. Like I'm really happy to hear that. But on the TikTok side, there were a lot of kinks that they didn't have worked out. Like you could
Yeah,
clearly tell that there was not like a dry run prior to
yeah,
there were key details about her product that she was trying to explain, and then members of her team kind of were explaining it a little different, which was like a jab at her. I could see how because she ended up getting frustrated and walking off for a second, which I totally understood that because there were like if you watched it, there were so many hiccups, so many hiccups. So that makes me think about when we have these new systems, like are we thinking about where they overlap with old systems so that we can, navigate them in a way that is appropriate? Like, did no one think that the live that she was doing was just the same as Lori from Shark Tank on QVC spinning her product? It's the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing. And if it's the same thing, what is QVC doing to make sure that their presenters are prepped? Are you guys doing that same thing? I don't think they've made it there yet,
yeah,
which was unfortunate because she really has a great product. I'm not here to promote it or anything, but it was just like a missed opportunity. And I'm sure she got a lot of sales and stuff from it, but I know her as a professional, she
yeah,
kind of it was a bit cringy for her because she likes to present herself in a way that's all together. And I mean, when you're reaching that many millions of people, you want things to be executed in a flawless manner. So I hate that that happened for her, but it was definitely a learning moment for both TikTok and for her. Now she knows as a businesswoman, when we go out, we don't just depend on the vendor for making sure we represent ourselves well. We will do the highest to do that, and then whatever the vendor wants, we'll come up with that. But it was a learning moment because it was different. It was just different for them. But it's the same setup that we've been doing for eons with the home shopping network. It's just now on the internet. So that was crazy to see.
hmm
Yeah.
Look at that. We became our own home shopping network now. Look at that.
I mean,
That's
you're
crazy.
your own TV producer, writer, actor, like you can You can put a TV show on YouTube tomorrow. The
Yeah.
only thing that makes it a TV show is consistency. You dropping
Yeah.
an episode every week. Otherwise, it was just one random video.
Shoot, every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Every
Gotta keep it
day,
going.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the blocks of time during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Content is king, I hear. You know.
Definitely need to get a little series going.
So K Ice had a clip to share with us. He shares that hatred and anger can cause cancer. Hashtag cancer sucks. Flip that.
When you spread, it gets to her head. Same thing with threads. That's why I choose.
I thought you were gonna play that video.
Oh shit.
Huh?
I thought you was gonna play that video
What video?
with that guy talking.
What guy talking?
I ain't seen you that one.
No, talking about what? Depends.
The same thing.
Oh no. No, I didn't see.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you should play that one.
Yeah.
It's on my I just posted it about yesterday.
On Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram. So if you look at my reels, that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Very disturbing breaking
No,
news out of
yeah.
New York City for you right now.
Not that one?
The guy with the hat.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Look for you or anybody. All right, so according to Google, so y'all realize I'm not just talking at the side of my neck. I'm not just saying things. Anger is bad for you, and hate is just another form of anger. Actually, all anger is not bad. If it's like short, if you anger just for a short period of time, it's not that bad. But anyway, let's get it. Anger is bad for you because it releases stress inside your body, which releases that chemical called cortisol in your body, and too much cortisol in your body leads to cancer. Just read that there. You can pause it if you want. The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people, including myself, we really don't be happy when other people be doing well. We only want to see ourselves doing well. We're a self-centered type of people. But see, God didn't create us to be hateful. You feel what I'm saying? The more hateful we are, the more sicker people get. If you're hateful, you're going to get sick. So stop being a hater, bro. As you can see right there, being happy for people, being happy, period, but being happy also for people is healthy for you. It's beneficial for you to not be a hater. So be happy for people and love.
Yeah, man.
This is why being a hater is not a good look for you or anybody. All right, so according to Google.
Hey, wow. So now love affects your spirit and your body. That's crazy because all that hate and anger can get you sick. I heard diabetes, heart, something about the heart, cancer. That's crazy.
What do you think about that, Poegosi?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's why at night I clear my mind and I meditate and I get positive, and yeah, you just even feel better, mentally, physically, spiritually, all that. But and that's why I just try to not watch negative stuff either, like too much news or, oh, someone's telling me about gossip about this or that. This family member is mad at this person and, oh, they're not talking and they're mad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't even tell me. I don't care. Yeah, because it's gonna ruin my day if they keep putting that in my head. So yeah, and I just kind of so I try to stay positive the whole day, and then at night definitely meditate. Yeah, because if you let that get in your head and then you get negative thoughts, it can affect your health. Yeah, it builds stress and then could lead to disease and all kinds of stuff. So it is true. It's better to try to feel love and joy and try to be as positive as you can daily. I mean, that's what I try to do. But yep, definitely, it's true.
Yeah.
SK Mac.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things that affect your health. But with this one, I don't know. Like, I feel like I feel like there's validity to the statement, but I also be feeling like some of that stuff when they be doing those kind of posts is like blind positivities. Like um people just see one thing and they go to just talking out off of a point. Yes, it's true that your emotions can dictate your health, but also what is true is that a lot of stimuli that you expose yourself to isn't designed to upset you. It's about how you process it as an individual, because the same thing that makes you mad or angry doesn't make other people mad or angry. So once again, instead of blaming the technology, why not like look within self and say, why does this stimuli make me react in this way?
No, no,
Because everyone doesn't get mad about the same thing. So for me, with controlling, if you're truly trying to control it for your health, then you're going to want to control why you respond to the stimuli. You can't control the stimuli. You can't say, "Oh, I'm mad at the color green." Now the world is going to stop showing you the color green. No, that's not going to happen. You're still going to be exposed to the color green in your day-to-day dealings. So you have to go within self to manage those feelings. When I see the color green, now I won't allow it to make me punch the person to my right in the face. I'll know that, hey, this is the color not for me. Let me just separate myself and go find something else to do.
well, this what is it about? It's about don't be a negative person. See what I'm saying? Person that always just thinking negative, like Poegosi say, gossiping. You see what I'm saying? Just being a negative person. And there's a lot of people out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Always talking about people, just all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So a lot of negative people out there. So being negative, you'll end up getting sick.
Well, I don't know if I 100% agree with that, because like I can gossip, but it's not coming from an angry place for me. So I'm not experiencing that cortisol level rising, etc. You receiving what I said about you may cause yours to, but
Well,
in me spreading the initial, me giving the initial gossip, like I'm not
no,
doing it
well,
from a negative place. Like, so
Is
it's
is
like
that an
not a
act of
negative
love?
place.
Is that an act of love though?
no, yeah, right. You could say it calm. You could talk gossip calm. You could yell, but it's still gossip. It's still negative.
Oh well.
That's still being negative. If
The,
gossip,
but the being
gossip,
Wait.
negative,
What's the
gossip,
being
difference
gossip.
negative is a
between
perception.
criticism and gossip?
Being criticism, gossip, any of those, all of those are perceived as negative. Some
Mm.
people can hear a person talking about them and truly not get phased. So what I'm saying is, when I'm gossiping, like, oh, I'm up here now, Pogosi got two baby mamas on the side that nobody knows about. Me saying that cost me nothing. My blood pressure didn't raise. I didn't get angry. I didn't get upset.
That
Sure, it
made
may
me
be a
laugh.
negative behavior, but I just don't think the two things correlate. I don't think me spreading gossip and mischief is like poor for my health because I didn't get upset. The premise is
That's
on,
poor. That's poor for your spirit. Period.
we're talking about the body.
No, but that's poor for your spirit. It affects your
If
spirit
it's
and your
poor for
body.
your spirit, that's great. Yeah, that's a fact. That's true. Let's check that box off. But that's not
Yeah.
the
So
body. The
and and, and,
body didn't
and
go
that's what I'm
through
saying.
anything.
Now they're talking about how it affects your body too. Now
But that's what I'm saying. And just like the person who delivered the message, I think two things didn't correlate. They want to try to connect you being a negative person to
not,
anger that damages the body. What I'm saying is most people who do malicious things never raise their blood pressure, never gets upset. It's you who receives their negative actions that
no.
ends up going into cardiac arrest because, oh, he said I got two baby mamas in front of my wife, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's how you received it. But me
No,
saying
see,
that,
you
it cost me
keep thinking
nothing.
about the anger part. Forget the anger part. Like you could say something calm, but it's still bad. You know what I'm saying?
It's bad, but it's not bad for your health. It's bad because you are a Christian
It's
and you
still
said
bad for
that
your,
it's
it's still
wrong to
bad for your
treat this
health.
person. But it's not. It's not. Biologically, it's not. It's simply not. Me saying,
I
oh,
think
Poegosi wearing the wrong color shade today or saying something mean, and I'm gonna stop picking on Poegosi.
I
But me
think
just saying that doesn't cause me any detriment
no,
to my health.
I think because of that guy delivered that message. Because I got other videos too, people saying it, and they getting it from some resources, you know. So and he said it, Google and this and that, and it's, you know, let's look it
It
up.
doesn't make it. I mean, it doesn't make it right. Like at the end of the day, he's combining two things that doesn't correlate. You being angry and you being a negative person, those are two different things. Me, because from what you say, me being a bad person looks like spreading gossip. But the anger that builds that corticoid that relates to that study that he talked about, that doesn't correlate because if I'm spreading gossip, I'm not angry. I'm not doing now. Anger comes in when you receive that news. What you do with that information, then that's when your blood pressure goes up. That's when your cortisol levels rise, etc. When you process what was said, but the person who delivered the message, I don't think they're suffering any health, detriment just based off of stirring up drama. I don't think
Yeah,
that.
I don't know no person that ever happened to, so I can't say it does 100%. So, but you never know. But it don't just stop at gossiping. It could be anything, man.
Yeah.
I think more like anger can hurt your health. Let's say like you're holding a grudge with someone and you think about that every
Grudges,
day,
all that
and you
unforgiveness.
let that thought stay in your head to the point where you're always pissed off or you're thinking about something like that. That's, I think, when it can affect people's health. I heard people get sick over
I
stuff like
agree
that.
with that.
Unforgiveness.
I agree with that. Harboring
Unforgiveness.
feelings. Yeah, like I agree with
Harboring, yes. If you harbor anger, that can over time, yeah, affect people's health. I've known, yeah, heard some cases of that happening.
Unforgiveness could
There you go,
it,
unforgiveness, grudges,
it,
stuff like that. That
yeah,
if
I
you,
heard it eat up your insides, like
yeah, if you live in anger like that, it can affect you over time. Like it has, like
Mm.
that can. If you can't let stuff go, you know.
yeah,
Or even think about stuff from the past. Man, this person pissed me off in first grade, and you stay
yeah.
end up thinking about stuff like that. That could also affect your health. But if you just say, ah,
That's
screw it,
unforgiveness. Holding that
right,
grudge.
right,
yeah.
yeah, stuff like
But
that. I
saying
think
somebody
is
fat
a
in the
hater,
supermarket
right?
is not
That's
going
gonna
to that's not going
right,
to give you a heart attack. I'm sorry.
right. It's
Yeah,
You
like
just weren't a nice person,
hey,
but it's not gonna make you like, oh,
let's throw away the gossip and all. Let's just say let's stick with the unforgiveness. That's a better example because even that other
that's
video I
a
was just saying,
that's a
that guy
true
was
that's
talking
a
about.
true feeling though. That's a true feeling that you can harbor that
right. Harboring
yeah, it
emotions can
can
be
cause
bad.
you yeah. But from
That's when
the
it's
video that we just watched, he basically was like
don't be a
not
hater.
being happy for people. I don't have to be happy for you, and it's not gonna cause me any like you know what I mean? I'm not holding on to it to say, "Oh, I'm not
Right.
happy
You're
for
not like,
him."
man, I'm so
Let me
mad.
go and
Yeah.
try to do no, but like it didn't move me one way or another. You got that promotion, like at all.
Right.
It
You're
didn't
not
move me one
mad,
way or
but you're
another.
not celebrating
It
either. Right.
exactly
You're like
like I
nonchalant
mean,
about it. You're
I'm just not for
nonchalant.
you. Period. I'm just not for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not a person to be for. Let's think about that. like,
With me, to be
Hey,
honest, I'm too busy doing my own thing to
hey,
worry about the next person. I'm
yeah,
busy grinding, doing my thing to be like, man, I'm hating on that guy over there. No, because
and
I'm
that's
so
a
busy
and that's a real thing too. That's a
doing
real
my
thing
content.
too.
Yeah.
Like some
hey,
people aren't
I got
concerned with
another video.
ideas of
If
others.
we have time to play,
Okay.
Okay.
I sent it to you to Vigilantes Radio on IG.
Okay.
Vigilantes unite. Should be like a call like that, like how the Avengers have, like Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
Vigilantes unite. Something I don't know. That moment where we put on the suits and we're Power Rangers again, you know, like that kind of moment.
Yeah,
That'll
Power
be so
Rangers are
cool.
cool. The Green Ranger.
No.
Jeez. I gotta log in.
Oh, okay. Let me send it to your other one.
Okay.
Oh, they make you log in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have Instagram on my tablet. I don't have it on my phone because I always just be scrolling too much. But like if I'm on my tablet, sometimes I stop by. I've mostly been checking out the bloodline music.
You got it.
I like the intro. Oh, this is the one?
Unforgiveness is a leading cause of cancer. In 2017, Dr. Patrick Ijewer, it's Ijewer, a medical director who studied at Johns Hopkins University, was also a consultant at Howard University in Washington, D.C., stated that many adults who had cancer was directly related to unforgiveness. He said that there was a project in the U.S. called the Unforgiveness Project about the link between human behavior and diseases, which linked the difficult to treat cancer to unforgiveness. There is a project ongoing in the United States that is basically a search to know how our attitudes and lifestyles affect our treatable diseases. Various studies have showed that what happens in the physical realm has a lot to do with what we have in the spiritual realm. There is an established link. The research in the US is verifiable that 61% of adult men and 59% of adult women with difficult to treat cancer has been linked to unforgiveness. The research is simple. There is a chemical in our body called cortisol. It is a chemical that can hinder or suppress our immune system, which mainly is instigated by anger, he said. Ijewer said that the link was expected to make people free from social attributes that might hinder their medications. According to an expert, Dr. Stephen Standiford in Philadelphia and New Jersey, unforgiveness has been classified in medical books as a disease. Refusing to forgive makes people sick and keeps them that way. Of all cancer patients, 61% have forgiveness issues.
Yeah, that's what we said, right? The grudge. The grudges.
That did not help. That did
Yeah,
not
that's
help.
why. But that's what I was gonna say. Like, you gotta
He did not
put the
help.
evidence. You gotta show the evidence.
Because I mean, yeah, it's easy for me to say, oh yeah, this doctor with these
Yeah,
credentials, but he basically gave a beautiful introduction for that individual, but it did not link unforgiveness. Give me the details. Like it did not
yeah,
link unforgiveness
You said
to
saying
actual
that though.
cortisol. It basically vaguely stated that because the last guy just said anger raises cortisol. There's a direct study that shows what is that study? How do you do that? How do you find that out? And then once you find that out, how do you then get that person to forgive? That's so subjective. I get it that harboring onto those feelings are detrimental to one's health, but
yeah,
we aren't simply there yet with medicine or technology to say you're a bad person. It's your health. Like that. It's like I think it was a stretch. I think it was a real stretch.
I don't know, man. We're filled with nanotech. You know, right? You know, our moods are readable.
You should let him kept talking though. Cause
No, it was getting worse. It was getting
no,
worse.
he brought the gospel into it.
Yeah, but once again, and I get you're a spiritual person. When we're talking about biology, we're talking about the effects of it on the human body, not how it's morally wrong or how God doesn't like your sin. I mean, that's different.
It's just like
It's different.
stress. Stress affects your body.
Stress does affect your body. I agree to that. I agree to that 100%. But I don't agree to the videos that we just watched. It seems like somebody got a little bit of information and they're trying to stretch it to make it more factual than what it is. That's what it kind of feels like.
Well, I'm not taking that chance.
Yeah, I mean, you do what's for, K-Ice. That's I salute that. But for me, I guess it also goes back to how I said, depending on their technology, depending on those messages, you got to kind of do more research for yourself, because there are a lot of videos like this online where people are kind of talking out of their tail. They may have one or two factual things to provide some validity to their point, but their point just wasn't proved. It was it's still a theory at the end of the day, still just a theory.
Well, I would never fight 100% for nothing. So nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a chance. Maybe not. But
yeah,
I'm gonna go with more. Maybe it is.
Absolutely. We could finish the clip and then we'll get into our game time.
Let's do it.
All right.
Y'all know who's gonna win today, me, right?
He's feeling that. He's feeling that championship from last week.
On Sam Crow's show. I gave some Thanksgiving holiday tips on Sam Crow's show. K-Ice is there. So we redid the game. Who won the game that time, K-Ice? Who won? Because it was supposed to be told to you. It was supposed to be told to you, Deanie.
Okay.
That I won that.
It was good.
So, I just want that to be out there. We had a rematch on the other show. And
now that I have the context, now I see what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
The rivalry.
I'm proud of K-Ice. He did good. He did really good on that show too. Like it was not an easy win. Like it took a long time for that to take place. No, like it was not an easy win. You're being modest. Like we were tied for a little bit.
Nice.
We were having fun, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
That is cool. All right, here it is, the rest of the clip.
And of those, more than half are severe. Harboring these negative emotions, this anger and hatred, creates a state of chronic anxiety. Chronic anxiety is very predictable and produces excess adrenaline and cortisol, which depletes the production of natural killer cells, which is the body's foot soldier in the fight against cancer. The issue of forgiveness is not about religion. It is about us and our attitudes. Most people don't realize what a burden anger and hatred are until they let them go, he said. Ijawir, tracing further the implication unforgiveness to cancer treatment, said that negative emotions contribute mainly to people getting sick and untreatable. One of the major causes of rapid cancer cell mutation is by the presence of negative emotions, which includes hate, grief, bitterness, and others, which can lead to depression. These negative emotions mostly aggravate the toxic chemicals, which increases stress hormone cortisol levels, which directly suppress the immune system function. When there's a breakdown of immune system, the normal cells mutate into cancer cells, which make them spread faster. So in Matthew 18:21-35, Jesus shares a parable about a man who was forgiven a great deal by a king. And then he turned around and refused to forgive a guy that owed him just a little. Well, then the king, when he found out about it, threw him into prison. And it says he was turned over to the tormentors. And Jesus said the same thing will happen to us if we refuse to forgive others who have hurt us. We'll be turned over to the tormentors. And we have to forgive them from our heart, not just our head. And so what you understand is what torments people are demonic spirits. When you have anger, when you have bitterness and all that going on, you refuse to forgive, demons are going to have legal rights to torment you in your thoughts, in your mind, as well as in your body. Read Hebrews 12:14-15. It says, pursue peace with all people and holiness, without which no one will see the Lord, looking carefully lest anyone fall short of the grace of God, lest any root of bitterness springing up cause trouble, and by this many become defiled. Defiled means to infect, poison, ruin, and destroy. So, to stay as healthy as possible, make sure to forgive everyone from your heart who has ever hurt you. Forgiveness does not mean to reconcile with those who have hurt you. It means to give them to the Lord along with your anger and bitterness. So then you'll be able to live a healthier life. So I have a book called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons, helping people to forgive, to get healed of their anger and their bitterness. That book's available on Amazon and paperback, Kindle, and Audible. I also take people through personal sessions
Of course. I bet you do.
In that, go out to restored2tofreedom.com. Click on Contact Me, submit the form, and you can also call 317-459-7091. Thanks.
All right, that got spooky with the demon thing.
Unforgiveness.
First of all,
That, you know what I mean? It was like that's when it got spooky for me.
it didn't
But
get
yeah,
spooky at all because he can't back up anything he said. Like, that gives demons legal rights to tort. Where does that say that in the Bible? You're not forgiving someone. Run that scripture to me. Run it. Because a lot of times, and you see pastors do this a lot, and
Or
some of these internet pastors, a
he
lot
just
of
said
times
he
they
was.
take one thing and then they have a point to a certain degree, but then there's a moment where you're stretching it, and now I'm going to use it to scare you into being a better Christian. And it just the math was not simply mathing. Like, he unforgiveness was the root, but then when he talked about it from a scientific standpoint, he used the word anger. Anger and unforgiveness are two different things. If the anger is what's driving it, then it's the anger. There's not the research for your unforgiveness. You keep trying to make anger and unforgiveness synonymous. That's not, and it's simply not so.
It is.
Then he said, I'm
No,
not going
anger. The
anger and
reason,
unforgiveness. I'm
the,
angry because I stubbed my toe,
no,
not because I
no.
don't forgive the
The,
table that I
the,
kicked.
listen, the reason you're not forgiving the person is because you're angry with them.
No, the reason I didn't forgive a person is because it's traumatic and I don't want it to happen again.
And you're angry with that person.
No, not at all. Like, you don't, like, that's what I'm saying. Some people don't forgive people, and it's not always from a super angry place. It's from a place of trauma where they can't move forward. That's not, I don't think that's always anger. I could be
Gotta
wrong, but
let it
I
go.
don't think that's always anger.
We gotta let it go. But let's get to the games. SK Mac, me and you, we'll talk.
We'll converse.
Yeah, we'll talk.
yeah, it's a good conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to say something about the demon's power, but it's gonna get too spooky. We'll save that for another episode.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Speak your piece.
Do you want me to say? It's just gonna sound crazy. Well, you know, like people that are psychically in tune, when they get pissed off, they can, cause poltergeist activity, ghostly activity. Like that happens to me. That's why I try not to get pissed off anymore, because stuff happens. No, and I'm not kidding. People will tell me in my house, I'll hear a door open or something falls, and they go in the next room. There's nothing there, and they would tell me, and then I was like, yeah, I hear that sometimes too. But there's nothing there. Don't worry. And then like I just stopped getting pissed off and being more positive and spiritual, and it went away. I mean, this might sound like I'm crazy, but other people have heard the voices
it don't sound crazy.
and the noises, the disembodied voices in the house. Like 3 people at the same time heard it, because some people say you're just schizophrenic. Nah, it's spirits do exist, and sometimes anger can attract them, especially if you're psychically in tune. And anyways, this just sounds crazy now.
No, you have to be
believe you.
careful with how you label things, because like what you just said, you got angry and you ended it with spirit. Every spirit isn't a demon. Like,
Right.
you went from the demon aspect of what he just said, and then you said things following you. Like, if you had a demon in your presence, I'm sure it wouldn't just show up when you were angry. Like, I think there would always be
Right. Well,
advancements
yeah, for the
to
deception's
make
gonna
your
be when
life,
you're
you know
angry.
what I mean? So I don't know. Like, words, I be thinking about the meaning of like certain things. Like, to say a demon is in your space, that's intense. That's
Oh, like a
real intense.
poltergeist.
But a
Poltergeist.
spirit being in your space is a lot different. You know, it could be a person who passed, who might not have moved on or
Like
something
a
like that.
ghost.
But it doesn't
Yeah.
make them necessarily an evil entity, you know?
Yeah, that's true. There is different
I don't know.
kinds.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's true. Yeah, that sounded crazy. But anyways, thank you, V, for letting me share.
Yeah, for sure, man. China, did you have anything to add?
She's like, this is too crazy for me.
Wait. Oh, she said no. All right.
She said, I'm not touching that.
Well, let me whip some buttons.
We just went.
That's it.
Oh, you hear him? You hear him? You hear him? Do you hear him?
Today's game is it's scramble in the form of guessing the brand by the missing letters. Let me grab my notebook. I mean, this one may be pretty easy. So,
especially to some of us who just love consumer brands.
Yeah.
People who live at the supermarket.
Yeah.
You know,
or
like
people who Temu advertise to. Temu and Shein and
I get advertisement from all the top designers.
Man.
They know. Let's tell it to him. He'll bite.
Mm-hmm.
Use the reds and the yellows to make it intense.
Okay.
Act fast. That one always gets me. Act fast. Act now.
Yeah, buy now. Time running out. They put the
Yeah,
little
like,
countdown.
it'll be crazy
The
to
sale
get it at a
ends
higher
Thursday.
price later. You know, the same thing you need today. It would be crazy to pay double for it tomorrow.
Spin the wheel, get 80% off.
Oh, I love spinning the wheels. Come on, let's do it.
Oh, this is the last day for this price. They be lying.
See,
Yeah.
I bite every time. Candle, I mean, Bath and Body Works just text me while I'm on this call with you all. Say, hey, exclusive to members only. We're gonna let you get the candles for Candle Day early. You don't think my cart got $200 in candles already?
Oh,
You don't
man.
think that? Like, get
Well,
me every time.
Like you're the perfect candidate.
I told you.
Man, we gotta get off the grid. Get
I
out
don't
of
think
that.
I want that. I like being sold too.
I do want to go
being
camping
sold
though,
too.
Jeannie. I want to go camping. I haven't been for a long time. Camping was awesome.
I've never been, and I will go.
I want to go.
You love it. Camping is the best, bro. You just want one with nature and the stars and with a fire, roasting marshmallows, telling stories around the campfire. You just, when you get back to the city, you just feel so recharged, refreshed. I
I'm
think
gonna
I
be
need
devil
that.
advocate again. I'm gonna be devil's advocate again. I want to be in touch with nature. Inserts brand Jello marshmallows is gonna be roasted over the fire. Like, we're so in tune with nature that we eat marshmallows grown straight from the woods. Like,
that's a commercial. That's a commercial. That's a commercial right there.
And now I'm having a whole nature experience with jet puff marshmallows. Like, what is going on?
But it's on a stick.
Don't forget
it's
Hershey.
not like the other. One of these things don't belong.
Hershey and Golden Graham gonna get in there too.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the
like, there's
s'mores.
3 different brands. You're supposed to be living off the fat of the land, and you got 3 capitalist brands now inserted in your natural memory. Like,
and don't forget, I need a backpack, a tent, a sleeping bag,
a water bottle.
Lantern,
oh God,
mosquito spray.
Off.
Yeah. But you gonna see off on Facebook.
But we're living in nature.
Yeah, it's gonna
really
be crazy.
rocking it out caveman style.
Hey, you see that email marketing is very important. That's how you keep your customers.
Yeah.
Man, but look, I get advertised to so much in my email, I hate to check it.
Oh, I mean,
it's full.
I'm saying that with the ones that you ordered from that you like,
Yeah, that you have like a relationship with.
Like SK Max say he's a member of
Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I get those and I get others unsolicited.
Yeah.
Remember back in the like 90s, early 2000s, your mailbox used to be full of junk mail.
Yeah.
It's the same concept, but digital.
Yep.
It was crazy.
I get the same thing. Junk. But
Junk. Ads.
It's all the spam.
Mm-hmm. All right, but let's get into this game as time is ticking. Like I said, today's game is a bit like Scrabble. You gotta guess the brand because it's missing letters. So last champion was Swift. We'll see who takes the crown. Well, he's not here to defend, so it's open seat.
Oh, open season.
Yep. Here's the order: K Ice, Poegosi, SK, China, and then myself. K Ice, you're up first. Are you ready? Oh, without vowels.
The vowels.
This ought to be super easy.
Starbucks. A in the U.
It's Stairbacks.
Poegosi, you're up next. Poegosi.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. What the hell is that?
Yeah, cocky. Yeah.
I was just eating those. What the hell? I never would have guessed.
I mean,
SK Mac.
Google.
Yeah.
Too easy.
I thought Takis was too easy.
Ooh. China.
Oh.
Too easy.
Okay.
I mean, she
They have
watched
their
it
own
on
popcorn
Thanksgiving, so you know, like she said Thanksgiving was Netflix and chill. That was crazy. That was wild.
Nutella.
Yeah.
You feel good about that one, don't you, Dave?
I do.
I wouldn't have got that one, but
Because I almost didn't get it. Okay, Ice.
Instagram. Come on now, Instagram. Instagram.
All right, Poegosi.
TikTok.
Yeah.
They gave you a chance of redemption.
That's what I thought the first one was. That's what I thought the first one was, but it wasn't.
SK.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the cherry Coke. So,
I wanted to say Chick-fil-A.
I bet.
China.
Burger King.
Have it your way.
They got new burgers coming out too.
Hey, that Impossible Whopper, good.
I know, I agree. You're right when you're right.
I heard it's
Pepsi.
No, that's Popsy. Taco.
That's
Cherry
Pepsi.
Pepsi's good.
AK Ice. Oh, that looks refreshing.
Preschool.
Porsche.
Yeah.
Preschool.
Okay, Poegosi.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Used to be my favorite as a kid.
That was my first job. SK.
Samsung.
Did you get free pizza though? That would have been.
Yeah. Every day. But I got sick of
Oh,
it.
that's the best, man. That's...
China.
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
Oh, I didn't guess that one.
No, it's Wakapoodle.
I would say Weekend Paradise.
Oh, Weekend Paradise is nuts.
That got to be Facebook.
I was finna say bank. We would see who's good at Wheel of Fortune from here.
Okay, Ice.
Harvey.
Harvey. Okay, I like Harvey.
That's what I tried to say, man.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I figured that's what you was trying to say.
Harvey. He said Harvey.
I figured that's what he was trying to say.
Yeah, the toy company.
All right. This is Poegosi.
He said the toy company. That wasn't a toy company. He thinking about Hasbro. He's still wrong.
Ah, yeah, you wrong.
He's still wrong.
Okay, y'all got me. Y'all got me.
You shouldn't have said nothing
You should have
else.
left that
Dr.
toy
Chaos.
part out. I don't want to not fight it. You should have left that toy part out.
Okay, y'all got me. Y'all got me.
All right, Poegosi, this is yours.
Chopper chips.
Chopper chips.
Chopper chips. I love those. That sound good.
I never heard of that.
I don't know what the hell it is.
Nobody ever
That's
heard
a
of
lollipop.
Chupa Chups.
Yeah.
McDonald's. McDonald's.
China.
No.
Girl, if you didn't know that, me and you was gonna have a conversation after this.
What you say?
Chanel.
Okay, because I didn't know that one.
I would have lost that one too.
Discord.
Yep.
Discord. Yeah. Okay, Ice.
Twitch.
Poegosi.
Snickers.
You.
I'm hungry. One of those sounds kind of good right now.
SK.
Snapchat.
Okay. China.
Ooh.
You know it.
Yeah.
Too.
So good.
Minecraft. There's a movie coming out.
Really?
We saw it.
I want to see it. I love video game movies.
Jack Black is Steve.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta see if it's Jack Black. I like Jack Black.
Okay, Ice.
Nikes.
That's actually Nickelodeon.
Really? It got
The
smaller.
Elodian part is silent.
It shrunk.
Oh,
Oh.
the demon.
Poegosi.
Pringles, my favorite chips. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Man,
Oh
I
wow,
have
that's
some-
intense.
The pizza flavor, so good.
Okay,
Pizza
yeah.
flavor.
SK Mac.
Fortnite.
Okay.
A lot of video games tonight.
Yeah.
That's my game.
China.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Sprint.
That's what I thought it was. It looks like it.
Luigi. Oh, sorry.
Lego.
Lego.
Know it.
Thank you.
Why give him the answer? Why give him the answer?
Thank you, K Ice. K Ice, this was yours.
Uh-oh.
He can't help you with
Minister.
yours.
Monster Energy.
Monster Energy.
Wow.
Monster Energy.
That's what we're doing now.
That's what we,
Monster
that's
Energy.
what we doing. That's what we
Hey,
doing.
I had to pay the favor back.
That's what we're doing.
I don't know. That looks weird to me.
That look weird. What is that?
Yeah, I wouldn't have known it. I've never.
Never heard of that one.
They couldn't help
Yeah,
it.
I've heard of it.
Apple.
Nah, pear.
China. Okay.
Okay.
Surprised you know that one.
That's an attack.
She never gained. She's never gained. That's crazy. Mercedes.
Never? Not even Mario?
No, that's
Never.
McRae's.
Wow.
Anybody
Crazy.
remember Mac Ray's?
K-Ice. Yeah, I do remember Mac Ray. On the Hill in Jackson. K-Ice.
Oh my gosh.
See if Denny gonna help you now.
Rock. Fury.
Hell no.
Fury.
I love them actually with a squirt of lime. Oh,
I told
great.
you Fury.
All right.
You did.
Poegosi.
That still wasn't it.
How that was
Pokemon?
That was not it. You didn't know that one?
Yeah, he got it. SK.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Spitfire.
The water one was Pierre, wasn't it?
It was. He was off.
Yeah, because my friend's name when growing up was Pierre. That's why I was like, dude,
China.
you guys are on water now.
Milky? Okay.
No.
Man, I ain't never seen
What
that
is
before.
that?
That's a
Yeah, me
chocolate
either.
bar.
What-
It's good.
Nespresso.
Okay, I want to try it.
Okay.
Espresso.
There's a
That's
brand
like
called
a Keurig.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Wow, I ain't never heard of that.
That's knowledge right there.
K-Ice.
Lipton, iced tea.
Iced tea.
But Lipton.
It tastes good with ice in it and lemon.
Poegosi.
It's gonna be something weird. I don't know it.
Oh, that's
Ferrari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm.
I don't know.
No.
That's it, yeah. It's not right. I was just guessing though.
SK.
That's whoa, that's a hard one. Oh,
I love that brand.
Lacoste. Okay.
Lacoste.
China.
It's my turn. So what?
Yep.
That's whack.
Hold on 1 minute.
Oh man, Adidas. I think.
Yeah.
Adidas.
I was gonna say Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh,
Adidas.
that is
Adidas.
Kanye
That
West.
is nuts.
All right, K-Ice.
Get me a rollie. Bling bling.
Yeah.
I thought it was Rolex.
Yeah, Rolex.
Oh, okay. Because I ain't no Rolly. If it
Go
says
see.
Rolly, I don't want it.
Poegosi.
He missed it. Sorry. Wonk wonk.
Oh, that was yours. Disney Plus.
Aha.
SK.
Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, Poe is buffering.
Nah, I'm back. I just had to leave for
China.
You had an easy one. It was Disney.
Yeah. It's all good. I mean, it goes so fast you can't come back in time.
Tesla. I heard Elon Musk.
Oh,
NyQuil. Nope. He doesn't know it.
I never heard of that.
What is that?
They sell like anime stuff.
Nestle. Yes, sir. Nestle chocolate.
They make so much, it's not even funny.
Poegosi.
Cucumber.
It looks like it. I don't know.
Plumber.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah.
SK.
It looks, sounds good though.
Microsoft.
This sounds like video game music right here.
Yep. China.
Doritos.
Oh.
Man, it is a very close battle here.
Don't nobody tell K-Ice nothing.
Kodak.
That's not it, Demon. That's not it.
Like the rapper.
K-Ice.
Lamborghini, baby. It's gonna be a tight one here.
It is indeed. Poegosi.
You got that one.
That's quick.
No, he don't.
Yep.
He actually doesn't. And he used to drink a lot of it.
SK.
Tropicana.
The rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
That's Roblox,
Man.
girl. That's Roblox.
A very close battle.
Ooh, I remember those shoes.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Remember
there it
those
is.
shoes like they're not a thing still is nuts.
Oh, they still, yeah, I should still get some of those. I've been wearing Nike lately though.
Okay, Ice. Oh, that is it.
Man.
Oh, I lost.
And
It's between you guys. It's between y'all. Let's see the tally.
then the score is K Ice with 11, Poegosi with 7, SK 11, China 11,
Whoa.
Deanie 11. We have a
Ooh, it's a four-way
tie.
death match.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
this is gonna be crazy. This is a real
Indeed,
death
indeed,
match.
indeed.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So,
Okay.
Technically,
Does it-
Deanie and technically Deanie and K Ice they cheated on one apiece. So it's really me and China.
Nah.
It's
Look,
really me and China.
nah. I could have if I would have got that point, I would have been over.
You did get the
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about the one Deanie helped you with, not the one where you said Hasbro.
Oh, that's all right. We helped each other.
Not
Okay,
that
it's
one.
okay.
I remember them all.
It's okay. We helped each other, you know.
Yeah, today's lesson was don't hate.
Oh man, my cortisol is going up.
Don't be mad, bro.
I'm
We had
not
to tag
mad.
team.
You know we know I'm finna win. It's okay. We're
Let's get
prolonging the inevitable.
Let's
Yeah,
get
we
it.
are trying to find the next one.
pick a hard one though. Don't pick an easy one again.
Easy
Yeah,
for you
yeah.
to say, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then it won't be interesting if it's easy. Then it's just gonna be 10,
Yeah.
10, 10
Yeah, let's get
again.
a hard one.
There
Yeah.
are there any hard ones for me at this
Oh.
point?
That's what I'm saying. Make it hard for SK Mac is what I meant.
Are there any hard ones for me?
Make it hard for him. Make it hard for
Well.
the master degrees.
I mean, it started. Some of them was hard, but
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, the
I thought
weird
it was gonna be
ones,
easy.
like Karamac. Yeah, those weird brands.
Yeah.
But SK Mac knew a lot of those though. He's like, that's the company that makes anime. So I was like,
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Same order. It's on you, SK Mac.
Lies. It's on K Ice.
Yeah, K Ice.
whoa, what's that?
Yep, that's why I did that.
Oh, what's that?
Musical.
Oh, that's intense.
Wow.
This is
All right.
intense.
SK.
Is it like Scrabble?
Yep. Down.
Wow.
What's the theme?
China.
What in the world?
It's definitely a hard one.
It's a little too hard.
We'll get it.
Dang, Mary?
Oh, it's so scrambled.
Oh man. Like, come on.
Popsicle.
No, dude. Oh.
No, you didn't have that one. You didn't have that one.
K.I.
Wow. They spam this really good.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh,
Dude.
Existence.
16.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You didn't think that?
SK Ice.
No, it's my turn. Right?
I mean, SK Mac.
Biscuit.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
Biscuit it is.
You got the food. You got the food.
China.
Jockey.
You know, I thought
Jockey.
about that, but I was like, nah, maybe not.
Uniform.
Oh,
Now, what you gonna
Yeah.
do something like that? That's so you whack for that.
Oh man. I gotta get one. I gotta
Like
get one.
real whack.
You thought womp.
What if it wasn't uniform? Like
SK.
no, K Ice.
Oh yeah, K Ice. Yeah.
Come on. Dang. Nope.
Witness.
Dang. Jehovah Witness.
All right. SK.
Garden.
I'm out the game.
Is it
Between
Garden?
me and Deanie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Garden.
I'm out.
I know that.
Sweepstakes. That's sweepstakes.
You think so? Sweet.
No.
Keeper.
Speaker.
Okay.
Oh, I know that one.
SK Mac is our winner with 13.
Of course.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job, for real.
All
Man.
champion belts come to me.
That was intense.
That was hard, man. Damn.
Wow.
I guess
All
I'm
right,
like
good
that.
game, guys. Good game. See you guys next week for our mustard challenge.
Oh yeah. So where
Episode
do we get it?
107.
Can
Yep.
we get it at Walmart, or where can we get the mustard? Or are we just gonna drink mustard? Or are we getting soda?
No, so I'm gonna go get the bottles. It's at this store called Fizz Pop. It's a candy store that sells weird things. I was at one in Houston, and guess what I bought for Poegosi? Boxes of stink bomb. You remember the ones the glass ones you throw on the floor
We used to explode those in
and
the
you air out the
bathroom.
entire room?
We used
Yeah,
to
it's cool.
throw those at school. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teachers would get pissed. They were so
They
pissed.
sell those there, and I bought some. I can't wait to clear out the stadium.
Yes.
Bring
I
back
want
memories.
some of those.
Do it in
That
the
sounds like a
supermarket.
fun store. So they got all
Yeah,
kinds of pranks and
supermarket.
stuff. So you're telling me the mustard soda is a prank then? So we're getting pranked, but we know.
No. So I'm gonna go to the store, Fizz Pop, and purchase the mustard soda, and then mail each of you one if you want to participate, so that you can have the mustard soda by next Thursday, hopefully.
What happens though if we can finish the whole bottle? Do we win or?
Yeah, whoever finishes the bottle or whoever finishes the most wins.
Okay, I'm
Sam Crow said he drinks mustard by itself for a living, so
out of the bottle. So he should
out of the bottle. So this ought to be easy for him. That's But yeah,
it's
I think it's you, me, him, and Big Hoss that's participating.
Oh, okay.
I might grab my
I don't know.
own
I
bottle.
kind of think
don't know
Big
yet.
Hoss he might be able to beat all of us because I heard he can like down food fast. Like,
Oh, China, you wasn't here, so are you participating?
What? I mean, is it it's like mustard?
It's
Mustard
mustard
soda.
flavored soda.
Yeah, it's just like drinking mustard.
Yeah, I'm a participant.
Oh, she's gonna do it.
All
This is gonna be crazy.
I wasn't expecting that. That's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
China. She's in the challenge.
All
She's like,
right.
let's go viral.
Yeah, let's go viral.
She's like, okay.
All right. So that is next week's episode. Like I said, hopefully, if the bottles make it to each destination by next Thursday.
So we're just gonna be drinking it throughout the show. That's gonna be so crazy.
No, it's just gonna be a moment that we get.
Will we chug it?
Yeah, chug it.
I'll chug the whole thing if we could go viral. Like if you
I'm
tell
gonna
me
make
to go
sure it's
viral,
cold so that it won't be as bad.
Yeah,
Hot.
take a shot of whiskey before. That way,
Nah, man.
That
may not mix well, so I don't know.
That may be even worse, and you'll really throw up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it mustard.
I'm thinking of chugging a 40 first to be a little faded to get ready for that. You know, like I might break my drinking for that night.
Chugging a 40 of King Cobra before the show is like psycho work.
No, not King Cobra 211. King Cobra doesn't really
Steel Reserve. That's not. You didn't do better by.
That 211.
It's gonna be worse than the mustard. Okay, like a Mickey's. Chug like a Mickey's. Do a shot of vodka and then drink the mustard. Yeah, that'll work.
Mickey's vodka and then mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like heartburn, Poegosi.
It sounds like he needs love. Like, what is going on in your life?
The point is to get faded so I can drink the gross soda because it's supposed to be nasty. When you're drunk, you don't taste stuff as much. That's why you know how we get faded off whiskey. You could drink a lot of it straight. It comes to the point where you don't even taste it. It doesn't even burn your throat. So it's the same thing, the same tactics I'm going to use to be able to chug the mustard. But anyways, that's my plan. Let's see if it works. Either that or I'll throw up live. Either way, let's go viral.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
SK Mac doesn't want to partake of the festivities.
I said I think I'm gonna pick up my own bottle. Like I have a store here, and then I'm like far. I don't want him to have to ship it, so I'll go.
Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yep. All right. So yeah, next week, episode 107. Be there or be square. Thank you for watching, either live with us or later on. We appreciate that. Homies out.
Peace out. Till next week.
Next week.